This country needs a marshal, needs a sheriff.
In some particular societies, especially in my tradition, a woman is not allowed to inherit land.
Issues that get your attention.
This thing has been a carryover for the time of Jonathan.
Yeah.
And continue this billions.
Your views against all odds.
My word is that why those households, why are they not following up their job? Like
the intense conversation.
It has to be given to her now based on sentiment. These are some of the challenges that women go through on a daily basis.
Okay, bro.
And that is
all and more on Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 6:34, time for us to go through the headlines, see what the papers are saying this morning. Now, we're going through various platforms. Please note, these headlines are only read as published according to the guidelines of these media outlets and have got nothing to do with Nigeria Info. So in responding, ensure that you have the facts, the details, and every information that you need while you call in or send a message to react. We're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go onto these platforms to drop your comments and watch the show live. Let's get started with the Daily Trust this morning. Subscribers, telcos disagree over data billing. Reconsider 70% forex windfall tax, stakeholders tell federal government. It's too early to protest against Tinubu, Uzodinma. I'm not bothered by social media attacks, Dakpo Abiodun. Protest. Tinubu's government needs more time, Oba of Benin tells Nigerians. Defection. Uzodinma presents pious ayim to Tinubu. Kebbi governor dissolves local government administrators. No plan to protest petroleum tank drivers. Kwankwaso demands retraction apology from 247U reporters over defamatory publication. CBN's 26.75 interest rate will worsen purchasing power. Man. 58 million Nigerians use banking channels to manage finances. That's according to a report. Jigawa tackles malaria with 3.2 million mosquito nets, 6.8 million drug doses. Moving on to the Vanguard right now. Hardship will handle planned protest as family matter, federal government. Hardship. Stranded foreign scholars groan as federal government slashes allowances. Price of tomatoes, beans, others rise above 300% in 1 year. NBS. That is the Nigeria Bureau of Statistics. Naira depreciates to 1,575 naira to the dollar in parallel market. Produce those who attacked Okpebolo, APC group challenges Obaseki. Court orders bank to pay company 75 million naira for breach of agreement. Workers that won't benefit from minimum wage tripartite committee. Laborer, 40, jailed 2 years for sexually assaulting employer's 2-year-old baby. Hashtag end bad governance. Oba of Benin appeals for shelving patience with Tinubu. Nigeria poised to overtake global economy, Shatima. Meta removes 63,000 accounts belonging to Yahoo Boys. Federal government reduces allowances of foreign scholars. Protest in Abia over kingship tussle. Olubadan loses high chief. Gunmen abduct 2 Chinese, kill 5 Nigerians in Lokoja. That's it from the Vanguard. Let's move on now to this day. Federal government warns planned nationwide protest may lead to anarchy. The writers right here say SGF ministers meet to avert protests. NLC says protests did not originate from it, as Southeast governors Abiodun opposed proposed rally. APC, other stakeholders urge engagement as PDP supports movement. Sanwo-Olu to investors, bring your business to Lagos for guaranteed returns. Companies may lose 2.4 trillion naira as concerns mount over unsettled forex forwards. Nigeria steps up move to establish renewable energy manufacturing zone, Evergreen City. Kwankwaso to federal government, Dangote refinery must not be allowed to fail. Tinubu receives IM ex SGF 6 efforts by all to tackle nation's challenges. Let's move on now to The Guardian. Tough times for poor Nigerians as food inflation worsens malnutrition. OPS falls fresh MPR hike foresees shutdown of more businesses. Planned protest, SGF meets Tinubu as APC hold emergency meeting. Dangote refinery may accelerate closure of Europe's existing 90 refineries. Complaints against corrupt public officials up by 29%. Federal government resumes mass trial of terrorism suspects. Meta delists 63,000 Facebook accounts over sextortion scams. NANS kicks as federal government slashes allowances of scholars abroad. NDLEA nabs the Lagos drug baron after years of evading arrest. OPS falls MPR hike foresees shutdown of more businesses. Lagos to optimize public transportation through technology. Market women protest against hoodlums harassment in Lagos. Protest in Abuja over Undume's demotion. Navy busts illegal refinery, arrests 2 suspects, seizes stolen diesel. Let's move on now to a final stop for today, which is the leadership. 8 days to go, opposition swells against hardship protest. Agric mechanization, federal government plans to produce 5,000 tractors annually. Hardship, shelf planned protest, Tinubu begs youths. Tinubu not taking peace in Niger Delta for granted, Otuaro. 2027, Labour Party accuses NLC of plotting against Obi. Lagos assures of transparency in housing allocations. Lagos begins rehabilitation of Odo Iya Alaro Bridge, laments vandalism. Ignore proponents of my recall, Kaduna Senator tells constituents. Remi Tinubu tasks ECOWAS Parliament on barriers against women. With over 133 million below poverty level, NLC calls on Tinubu to address economic issues. Stakeholders ask Tinubu to review Katsina Road project cancellation. Hunger protest. Ilorin Union asks Nigerian youths to shun protest. Contractors assure quality job, timely delivery as Kaduna government launches 14.8 kilometers Millennium City Road. Third Abia commissioner quits Governor Oti's cabinet within 1 week. Governors meet over local government autonomy, new minimum wage, others. And that's it on leadership this morning. So far, we've gone through Daily Trust, Vanguard, This Day, Guardian, and Leadership. Time to get to your reactions right now. We are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there right now to catch the show and be a part of the conversation. If you'd like to call in or send a WhatsApp message, here are the numbers. The WhatsApp number is 08099930137. You can also call that number or call 0700 951 0000 08095 974869. Please note, once you get through on the phone lines, move away from your device, state your name, your location, and kindly go straight to your point. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, welcome. Yes.
This is Charles speaking.
Please go ahead, Charles.
A group said, above Benin said that it is too early to go for protest in this Tinubu government. In one way, it's reasonable, but you know, the person will marry. His wife, he married first wife, he no born. He married second one, he no born. He married third one, he no born. If he ain't married like that, maybe na one month too, because the other ones they disappoint them. So even this time, maybe he not be even marry. Maybe na from side he dey try maybe whether the thing go enter. So other previous government, especially Buhari, they told Nigerians to. Hello.
Hello, Charles. Are you there?
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Buhari, they said they should hold on. But Buhari showed all of them shaking. If a lot of people died waiting for the patient. At the end of the day, it was bandits and terrorists that were killing people who were patient. So I don't think the citizens are ready to hold on for that patient again. So that is the situation of Nigeria.
All right.
The fact that people in power need to do a drastic measure. This one no story. Something has to be done. To the future of tomorrow, not today. That's
all right, Charles.
Don't retire. Leaders of tomorrow are becoming yes, no future.
All right, Charles. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Let's get to you now. Good morning.
Morning, Itodo. How are you?
Good morning. Welcome. I'm very well, thank you. How are you? I'm good, thank you.
This is Ojo, the next president.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, MBS said that tomato and pepper increased by 300% within 1 year. That is the kind of hardship we are facing in the country. To cook a pot of soup now, you have to crack your brain and check your pocket very well. Honestly speaking, the level of inflation in this country is beyond control. It's only God that will help us. And the governor of Imo State taking former SSGF to Tinubu. I don't know what this politician are still looking for. Former SSGF, what is he still looking for at his age? No wonder Idume said that kleptocracy and calitocracy are in this government. What is he looking for? He has gotten to that level with PDP. In that dumb. That's why our politicians, they don't have ideology and principle. All they are just looking for is stomach infrastructure. What they want to eat. That's why the country is not progressing, it's not moving forward. God will deliver us.
All
and
right.
as for the protests, I just encourage everybody that want to participate, please do it peacefully.
All right.
We should not set the country on fire. It's going to affect every one of us.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Let's go on to the live feeds right now on YouTube and Facebook. Banky says, thank you. There is no way the protests will not turn violent. Peace in Nigeria. And Mr. Wav Gallery on protest, the objectives of what the protest should be achieved, should be clearly spelled out so that we can all assess the success of the protest. Aluga Matthew says, if Dangote can be frustrated in this country for investing, think about foreign investors hearing this and may not be interested in investing in Nigeria. Good morning, Creed Curtis. Aluya, thank you for being a part of the conversation this morning. Let's go on to Facebook and take some of your thoughts at this time. Samuel Ade says the president should stop crying about the protest. This is what he has been doing in the past. And Francis Namani from Amangunze says the decamping of former Senate President Ayim Pius Ayim to APC has no economic and political benefits to Ndibo, but mainly done for his personal values, is the thought that he shares. And goes on to say that Nigerian youth should abstain from the planned protest, looking at what happened during the hashtag EndSARS protest, which was hijacked by some hoodlums and caused mayhem. Dr. Mrs. Onmar Lebar says the brouhaha in River State is becoming embarrassing, and if urgent steps are not taken to bring it to an end, it will degenerate to something else. Why can't these political contractors allow the governor to focus and provide dividends of democracy to his people? Good morning.
Dr. Itodo, the Jagaba of Nigeria Info. My name is Al-Hassan Tatamedola, from Gwendara State.
Welcome. Please go ahead.
Learning back everybody that didn't support the protest. I pray make this process not go on, because we know what is called protest. At times, why the good people of the protest, they alone for the process. And the bad guys, most of the bad guys, they are going to enter the protest and destroy the Nigeria property. And inshallah, God is cannot back on that. God is going to stand for the protest. Protest cannot stand,
all right.
Inshallah. And I pray the security agencies, they are going to do their work immediately.
All right.
Because we don't want protest in this country. Bye-bye for now.
All right. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Mr. Pius from Maitama.
Welcome, Pius. Please move away from your device.
Deacon,
Yes.
so you are not the Jagaba of Nigerian Info.
New titles every day.
Go, you are not the Reverend. And everything. All title ascribed to you. God will bless your efforts.
Amen.
And bless our callers. See, Reverend.
Yes.
God Almighty has given all of us God.
Are you there, Mr. Pius?
People how to live and what to do to survive. God in heaven will not come down to help us unless we help ourselves.
Mr. Pius, are you there?
Christ was crucified.
Something's happening with your connection.
Yes.
It's taken away from the thoughts that you are sharing.
Okay. Are you hearing me now?
Let's try this again. Go ahead, please.
So please, all the leaders that are saying time, it is not right, it is not. Where are they not seeing? Are they not seeing what Nigerians are passing through? Just like Ujo, the next president, has said, Reverend, if you a pot of soup now, if you do not put 5,000 naira down and just pray, you are not going to buy garri inside that 5,000 naira. It goes nowhere. So you understand? People will hijack the protest. It is because all of us, our mindset, the level of illiteracy in the country is very, very high, and that is why
All right, Pius, something happened with this connection. We have to let you go, but thank you for sharing your thoughts so far regarding the headline that you are reacting to. Pius, we have to let you go at this point, all right? I hope you understand that the connection is a bit, it's failing at this point. Let's move on to Ishaku Emmanuel on Facebook. He says, they're not supposed to fight about salary. They're supposed to fight for food items to come down, is what he thinks. And Emperor Malinga Adu says, no protest for now, please. Why Solomon Benjamin? The government should address the issues of protesters and not attack anyone. All right, let's go on to WhatsApp real quick. We need to go on a quick break and then get the news at 7 o'clock. So let's move on to WhatsApp and says most of those who are against this protest don't buy anything. They are giving free by the government, so they don't understand what people are going through. People are suffering. To it, it's becoming a problem. What other options do we have is what Kalito says. And Oludade Abiodun says, Dakwa Abiodun to the social media worries is very much on point. Some elements have put themselves together to attack people anyhow and use languages that are not to be used regarding anyone to kill the culture and respect for elders. And on Undume's demotion is strictly party business and okay, all right, Oludade, thank you for sharing your thoughts regarding that as well. We'll go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll get more of your reactions. Do well to stay tuned to Nigeria Info 95.1 Abuja.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.